par Chris Vegas qui s'adresse à tout le monde. C'est parti pour la suite de NBA de K26 sur PS5. Alors, est-ce que je suis en direct? Je vais le savoir tout de suite. Oui, je suis en direct, bienvenue. C'est parti pour la suite de NBA.
And the players getting themselves into game mode with the tip-off just moments away. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Now upon a really intriguing part of the season, Greg, it seems we've seen enough to give these teams some kind of identity.
I tell you, if teams are still searching for an identity, it's fair to say things probably aren't going well.
And tonight's game gives MP a chance to continue one of his goals he set for himself, being a thorn in the side of the best teams in the NBA.
And now the big boys in the league know when MP says he's coming for you, he means it. And whenever they've had a tough opponent in front of them, they've raised their level. So they are sending a message, and boy, has it been heard.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. They've got Powell. He's out there with MP. And it's Duran in at the 5 down low. Here's Paxson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Game. Pass to Brewer. Back to Paxson. Clock at 6. Here's Fredrickson. Good on the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Chicago is on 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Back to Young. Beyond the arc. Traps in the tray. MP's got 6.
Well, look, MP is such a competitor. Immediately getting those 3 points back.
Pass to Brewer. Now Gaines. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. To the middle. And Powell gets it to go on the assist by MP.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Paxson outside. This one for 3. Rebound by the Bulls. And it seems unthinkable at this point, but they've won 26 games in a row.
Well, it's really unbelievable. I had a 10-game win streak with the Magic as a head coach, and I'm trying to imagine more than doubling that kind of a run. It's really unthinkable, the amount of consistent good fortune and effort that it takes to do something like this.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Thunder was outstanding. He dropped 35 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory. the field.
He may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Here's Brewer. Off target from three-point range.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. MP, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Gaines. Here's Matherin. They get it again. Now Gaines. Sinks the triple.
Defensively, you have to pay attention to Matherin, and sometimes that leaves guys open.
That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Mavericks trailed by 4. Driving the lane. Jackson passes to Gaines. Duran pulls it in.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Pass to MP. And the Bulls with another miss. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Matherin. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Cunning move there by Matherin, helping him shake off the defense.
Young outside. Fires the 3. That shot misses. Top the key, Brewer with the fadeaway. And that one released in time, but no good. MP has been leading the charge for the Bulls. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We come back right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's take a moment. Checking for Jared Rifle. And Chicago also making a switch. MV's checked in. Taking a look at the Bulls, they've got John Morant, MP out there with Traore. Then there's Harden. Oh, MP sinks the triple.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Mavericks trail by 10. Pass to Brewer. Shoots over Hardy. Brewer's shot is off.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Back to Young. It's Morant in the corner. Young outside. Here's Traore. 6 to shoot. MP finds Morant. Chicago needs to get a shot on. It's 3-pointers off the mark. And it's Watson with the ball for Dallas. We're playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Dallas, no good that time either. The Bulls leading by 10. Pass to Ray. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Back to Young from outside the arc. The Bulls with another miss. Dallas has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Mathurin. Here's Haynes. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. So for Dallas, their last game a win against the Rockets in Houston.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure. And that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
And you could sense the difference in energy. They were keyed up, jumping on mistakes. They just outworked them.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Dallas making a switch here. Christie's checked in. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. All sorts of time, and it will go, and the Bulls lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Gaines.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
Here's Ray. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense. And really scoring effectively from the paint.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. The Dallas Mavericks are all in on defense. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "That's something you can hang your hat on." especially when your offense isn't going. Defense will give you a chance to win those ugly games. That gives you the opportunity to play for that bigger trophy. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, gotta have it. All right, Allie, thank you for the reports. Brewer with the ball. Duran's on him. And the shot is good. been cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Brewer.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range. Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
27 seconds left to play here in the half. Here is Gaines, defended by Young. Gaines the pass to Paxson. There's the three. Duran pulls it in. Here's Traore over Christie, and no good on the last second attempt this time. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. It's the Bulls as they end the second quarter with a huge surge, an 18-6 run. We're back after this from American Airlines Center.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
At home, this team is pretty stout. Looking at this upcoming stretch, they're probably licking their chops.
And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Bulls.
The offense has been well engineered.
Thanks for joining us. Now,
and with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
They've got Paxson, also Benedict Mathurin out there, and it's Gaines in at the one spot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And communication is so crucial to winning basketball. Coach, teams that can get on the same page quickly, they clearly have an edge, right?
Oh, absolutely. I don't know that there's anything other than effort, maybe, that is more important to good defense than communication. The only way teams can be on the same page on how you want to cover certain situations is with great talk. It's got to be early, it's got to be loud, and it's got to be repeated.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, right to the button.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Outside Mathurin misses the three. And so MV will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Next. Step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Buries it from three-point range. MP's got 6 points in the quarter.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Fredrickson, guarded by Powell. Pass to Gaines. Jacks up a three. Connects from three-point range. Gaines has got 10 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside. Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
To Brewer. Fredrickson, guarded by Powell. Powell pulls it in. The Bulls leading by 15. Duran the pass to Young. From the arc, knocks down the three ball. MP's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And if you thought the break would slow him down, you were wrong. He remains red hot from deep.
Over in the corner, Mathurin. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Down low. Young's shot is good. MP's got 28 points for the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
1:19 left in the third quarter. Count the basket. 7 points in the game.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Mavericks trail by 18. Over in the corner, Mathurin. Jackson outside. Lets the three fly. Rebound by the Bulls. Duran's got 7 rebounds in the game. Charity stripe shot. The shot's good. Wolf got his first bucket of the night.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Bulls making a switch here.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
34 seconds left in the third. Here's Christie. Lays it up off the glass.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Count it. Good. MP's got 30.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Mavericks trail by 20. Now Christie. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life. And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game. Check in for Dallas. And Chicago also making a switch. MP's checked in for John Morant. Back to Young. The three. Good. Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Fourth quarter still Young, just over a minute play. So the Bulls 5 right now. They've got Young. Hardy is out there with Cardinal. Then there's Torre. And the basket by Brewer.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Well, look, plays like that are exactly why they find themselves in such a deep hole.
Mavericks making a switch here. Washington's checked in. Back to Young. Lets it go from deep. Hands it from downtown. Young's got 39.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Oh, and the dunk by Brewer.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
Back to Young. Puts up a deep three. Brewer grabs the board. Brewer's got 5 rebounds tonight. Over in the corner, Washington. Here's Watson. Wolf grabs the miss.
Aggressive move, but that was great D to prevent the easy bucket.
Young from outside. Mavericks with the rebound. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Fires the three. Can't get it. Mavericks trail by 18. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Duran pulls it down.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Young outside for three, and again for three. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin.
that star-spangled.
And there's some debate around how important it is to gain momentum early in the season, Richard.
Well, in a competitive conference, it could be the difference between making and missing the playoffs or having home court and not. That first third of the season is so important.
Now, New York starting five. We've got Yves Missi, and it's Whitmore in at the 2.
It's a boom play there with MP, putting on that finishing touch.
Love against MP. Pass to Whitmore. Knocks down the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. To the paint. Back to MP. The 3 ball. Missi grabs the board. And the Knicks with possession. Back to Love. The 3. And the Knicks, another 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Wolf passes to Young. 4-3. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Yes, sweet revenge for MP. Responding to their make with a clean 3 of his own.
Fires the 3. That one is off.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Chicago passing it around. Pass to Williams. Puts up a 3. MP no good. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Now Whitmore. Now here's Missi. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by MP. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. 3-pointer. Young missing again. New York has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. There's the triple. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Williams finds Powell. Young way outside. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. MP's got 9 points.
Come on now. MP just showing off his range.
Love against Young. Pass to Missi. And here's Whitmore. And a two-handed jam.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Young with the bucket.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Chicago making a switch here. Marty's checked in. New York making a switch here. And on the 2K leaderboard, the teams that have stonewalled offenses over the last month. Number 1, the Bulls.
The energy that they're playing with on D has been tremendous the past month, challenging every shot, making things hard on every opponent.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
There's Young with the 3. Missi grabs the board. For New York, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powered at home like that. Yes, it's good.
That pass right on point. Good job by MP.
1:14 left in the first. Here's Moore, guarded by Young. Puts up a deep 3. Sinks it. What range from downtown. He has 6.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Moore, coming in off 12 points in his last outing. From about 19, Duran with a rebound.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
Now, and that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Missi. And the layup is good off the glass.
He took it right to the rack, and look, there's no one that can stop him.
Bulls trail by 3. Here's Williams. There's Young with the 3. Sinks it from distance. MP's got 14 points.
And MP is having himself a game, staying aggressive.
Out to the right wing. Here's Moore. And so it's MP making things happen for the Bulls. Clicking from deep. 4 threes made in the quarter. Back to the game after this break. Deciding to change it up. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. So on the floor for New York. Pass to Hardy. Back to Young. Here's Traoré. Fires from deep. MP drills the 3.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Knicks trail by 5. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Mavericks was tremendous. He contributed 42 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
That's good stuff, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Powell outside. Back to Young. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. The Knicks have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. From downtown, it's hauled in by Wolf. Chicago leading by 5. Young, the pass to Hardy. Lets it go from deep. And MP good for 3. MP, he's got 9 points in the quarter.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
New York has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Outside Whitmore. Here's Moore. Misses the 3.
It's just so hard to score in this league, especially when you're out of rhythm. You got to feel for him tonight.
Back to MP. The 3 is up. That one doesn't go. Shooting 8 for 15 now. Knicks trail by 8. Outside Whitmore. There's 21 seconds left in the first half of this one. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. These guys are unreal. 27 straight victories, which ties the win total of that star-studded Miami Heat team back in 2013.
And we're looking at a team that has proven they can win against anyone in this league, even given a variety of factors. It's maybe going out on a stretch to say they've reached an all-time great status. But hey, there's the argument for it.
And we finished off one half of play. Bulls out in front. They're up by 11. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Looking at the Knicks, they're making their move up in the rankings. I tell you, right now, they're at the top, and everything's on a positive trend.
That's what it's about, trying to get better each and every day.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Chicago Bulls. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
They've got MP. He's out there with Powell. Durant out there with Williams. And it's Wolf in at the 4 slot. That's the group for Billy Donovan getting going here in the second half. Grant, you played in a more physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance there.
I think you're spot on, B.A. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds. They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Wolf can't get it to go. Knicks trail by 11. Beyond the arc. Nails it from 3. 11 points in the game.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
From deep, MP connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
On the wing, Whitmore. Pass to Misi. Back to Whitmore. Here's Humphries. Shot clock at 5. Love for 3. That one no good. Now Powell. Young, the pass to Wolf. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Outside Whitmore. Over Powell. And it's Whitmore missing. Chicago leading by 14. Back to MP. Pass to Wolf. Now here's MP from outside the arc. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you. Commissioner Adam Silver talked about U.S. youth development hoops. He said when young players are a part of a singular organization, there's much more of an incentive to bring players along as opposed to a win-now mentality, and that's something that we can learn from Europe. Brian?
Taking that long view approach. All right, thank you, Allie. Williams finds MP. Connects from downtown. Young's got 38 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Young against Love. Pass to Whitmore. Let's go with a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Whitmore's got 8.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Wow, that's good.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Knicks trail by 15. Here's Love. Pass to Humphries. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Hardy, he's checked in for Chicago. Back to Young. Pass to Hardy. Chicago passing it around. Now MP for 3. And again for 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. 1 minute left in the third quarter of the game. Outside Love. Here's Whitmore outside. And again, New York with the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Powell passes to Young. Williams from long range. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist with that last one. Knicks trail by 16. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Whitmore with it. Working on Powell. And it's Whitmore missing.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Let me tell you, MP is a strong finisher.
Now Whitmore. 4 seconds left. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Whitmore's got 8 points here in the quarter.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. And they've got a comfortable lead, in large part due to their three-point. He's checked in for Chicago. MP comes in for Ja Morant. Nisi, he's checked in for New York. On the court right now for the Knicks. Toure for three. Drains the triple. And the Bulls lead by 21.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
The Knicks have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Pass to Misi. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And here's MP from outside. Good! Another from three. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
The BA, he's on fire.
New York has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Lets a floater go. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Chicago leading by 20. Pass to Toure. Well, Richard, you would know something about this. Is the wing position the most important in the NBA right now?
I would say once we got to the point forward position of the Scottie Pippens, of the Penny Hardaway, it became the most important position in the NBA, and it still stands true.
Timeout called. Knicks. Whitmore's checked in for New York. Love comes in for more. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And the technical free throw is good.
Number 21. 2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Right side Whitmore. Hardy grabs the board. Hardy's got 5 rebounds in the game. Back to MP. Pass to Hardy. Now MP. Fires for 3. Oh, another one falls.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving it.
8,280 feet. You know what that is? We are really in the thick of the regular season now, Greg. You like what you've seen so far?
Absolutely. You can tell that everyone came to play this year. The game just keeps getting more advanced, and the skill level continues to rise.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. We've got Durham. Young is out there with Powell. Then it's Williams. And it's Wolf in at the 4. Williams kicks to Young. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And it's in there.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Pass to E. Here's Ogden. This game he had 28 points. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. There's the triple. Duran pulls it in. And so it's Powell who brings up the ball for Chicago. And this team is in the middle of an astonishing 28-game winning streak. Yep, 28. No matter when it finally ends, this will have been a historic run for them.
Guys, I tell you what, they're playing some of the best basketball that I've ever seen. I mean, they look virtually unbeatable. The key now is they continue to try to strive for consistency, to be ready to handle whenever the next loss does come up. That's going to be the key, bouncing back when they do have somebody in this streak.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season. It's Jones on the wing. Pass to Ogman. To halt the run. Wolf grabs the miss.
Tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
Young in the dunk by MP.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
So David Adelman's just decided to call a timeout here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. A look at Chicago, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat.
Checking out Chicago, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Now, here's MP. He had a career game last time out, bucket after bucket.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Here's Strother. It's a 13-point game. Outside, Jones drains it from beyond the arc.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Williams, that's good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading. Leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Jones against Young. To the wing on the left. Here's E. And again, it's the Nuggets from deep.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And here is our 2K leaderboard. These teams have been on fire over the... Checked in for the Bulls. MP comes in for John Morant. Here's Flanders. Scoreless thus far. Over MP. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
So with Williams on the bench, here's the group Billy Donovan has on the floor. They got Powell. Foray is out there with MP. Then there's Hardy. And so Powell nails both of them. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks. Guys, well, MP in their last time out against New York was outstanding. He contributed 52 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Thanks as always, Allie, for that great report. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Ogman passes to E, just 4 to shoot. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Hardy.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Powell finds Young. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Jones, the pass to Ogman. Back to Jones. Will it go? It's hauled in by the Bulls.
He's letting it fly, but the results just have not been there.
Powell dishes to Young. Takes the 3. And Jones pulls it down. Denver shooting just 29% in this game. They're not a pretty sight out there offensively. The Nuggets with another miss.
He's been an absolute non-factor. 0 factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
Young from outside makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
On the perimeter, MP now so confident.
Denver calls timeout.
Substitution on the court.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Ogman. Inside. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Jones for 3. Duran pulls it in.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
A 3 from MP. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Young's got 17 now.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Duran against Jones. Pass to Strother. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He's got 5.
And in nailing the 3 there, he puts a lid on what's been a huge run by the Bulls.
Back to Young. The 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Pass to Strother. Back to Jones. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this week. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
How frustrating for the defense. If you get the stop but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
The Bulls have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. And so it's MP making things happen for Chicago. He's raised his three-point total to 6 now. A lot of points from beyond the arc. Back to the action in just a minute.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit.
I couldn't tell the difference between that second unit and the first. That's how top to bottom together they've been, man.
Yeah,
And let's move on. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
They've got Jones, and it's E in at the 3 spot. That's the groove that David Adelman's going out there with to start the second half. And you look at the top players in the NBA, one thing a lot of them share in common, Clark, the ability to change speeds.
Yeah, they call it being shifty, herky-jerky, playing at your own pace. I love guys that never seem to be rushed. Something we see from SGA, Jalen Brunson, even the Joker, Nikola Jokic, all seem to have their own pace and cadence of play because of their remarkable fundamentals.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
That's exactly what a team needs when they're playing from behind. Energetic defense.
Pass to Scott. Here's Jones. Scott with a screen on MP. On the basket by Jones. Jones has got 6.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Young, no good. The Nuggets shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively to say the least. Strother, no good. Chicago has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. MP passes to Wolf, and here's Young from the arc. Rebounded by E.
Not quite enough defense that time around, just lucky he was off.
Jones kicks to E. A three-pointer off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
To the paint, here's Augman. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Pass to Williams. A 3 from MP. Rebound by the Nuggets. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Jones, the pass to Augman, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Hey, you know, what he lacks inside, he makes up for with his vertical.
MP outside. Off target from outside.
He has not been at his most efficient this quarter.
Pass to E. Kicks it out to Jones. And it's off from three-point range. To the inside. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Boy, nice ball movement from MP, not just sitting on the rock right there.
For Denver, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot. The future of the NBA is digital. Commissioner Silver said streaming allows us to better engage fans through the personalization of telecasts, creating chat communities, buying products, playing fantasy. There's an enormous opportunity. We are just barely scratching the surface. Kevin, back to you.
It's getting interactive. Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Ogman, and we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. On the basket by Jones. Jones has got 5 points now this quarter.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Young pass to Wolf. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Duran finds MP. Trains the three-pointer. MP's got 9 points here in the second half.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Jones, no luck.
If he were just a touch more efficient tonight, I think the score would look a lot different.
Back to MP. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Three-pointer. A nice shot by Ogman. Ogman's got 5 now.
You know, I don't think it's ever too late to make a sweet dime. I mean, even if you're halfway through your shot, you might find a better one with a poor teammate.
And the dunk by Powell.
Scanning the floor and making the right pass. Excellent patience by MP.
Jones for 3. He doesn't hit that one. And so it's the Chicago Bulls enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. They've been... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here, Sean?
Checked in for the Nuggets. And Chicago also making a switch. MP's checked in. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's it.
Si tu as des questions, n'hésite pas à rester passionné dans ce que tu fais. Fin de la vidéo.